When two civilizations met in the blood, the forgotten genetic collision, beneath the rise and fall of empires, beneath monuments of stone and ink, rivers of blood have carried stories older than any history book. Stories written not in chronicles, but in the spiraling codes inside us, our DNA. What if two great civilizations, long vanished from memory, did not merely clash in battlefields or marketplaces, but merged in ways invisible, written only in the living code of their descendants? The genome remembers. It remembers encounters, unions, separations, and collisions that left no written record, yet shaped millions of lives across millennia. Some of these encounters were deliberate, others accidental, but all were irreversible. In the quiet of our cells lies a forgotten collision, a genetic meeting so profound it silently shaped the destiny of entire regions, cultures, and peoples. Two civilizations separated by geography, language, and time, yet joined by an invisible thread inside the very essence of who we are. And in tracing this hidden lineage, we may uncover truths about history that no archive, no artifact, no monument could ever reveal. History often paints civilizations as isolated entities. Mesopotamia with its river valleys and ziggurats, and the Indus Valley with its planned cities and mysterious script. Two worlds flourishing almost simultaneously, separated by deserts, mountains, and the passage of centuries. Yet beneath the surface, beneath walls, streets, and marketplaces, something far more intimate connected them: the invisible currents of human migration and interbreeding. DNA carries stories that maps cannot. It remembers paths of traders, travelers, and wanderers whose journeys bridged the impossible. Modern genetic studies reveal startling connections: traces of Mesopotamian DNA in South Asia and fragments of Indus Valley lineages in the Fertile Crescent. These remnants hint at interactions that history barely records: migrations, marriages, and exchanges that left no inscription, yet shaped the genetic makeup of entire populations. We often think of civilization as static, as a building of bricks and rulers, but civilization, in truth, flows like blood, moving, mixing, and merging, leaving invisible legacies behind. And in this story, those legacies are written in our very cells. To understand this collision, we must step back 5,000 years to when the world was young and rivers dictated the rise of cultures. In Mesopotamia, between the Tigris and Euphrates, early city-states emerged from fertile soil. Farmers, merchants, and priests shaped a civilization that valued writing, law, and trade. Meanwhile, along the Indus River, another people built cities with meticulous planning, grid layouts, advanced drainage, and evidence of long-distance trade. Genetics suggest that both populations, while geographically separated, descended from common Eurasian and Southwest Asian ancestors, but each developed distinct haplogroups, markers of identity, migration, and adaptation. Ancient DNA tells a vivid story. It reveals paths across deserts, through mountains, and along coastlines, connecting peoples who may never have met face to face, but whose genetic legacies intertwined over time. DNA serves as a living map, a time capsule preserving the journeys, encounters, and unions of forgotten generations. The first evidence of direct contact emerges around 4000 to 3500 BCE, when trade networks extended from Mesopotamia to the Indus Valley. Artifacts like seals, pottery, and rare materials hint at economic and cultural exchanges, But genetic studies suggest these interactions went beyond commerce. Marriages, intermarriages, and possibly migrations left permanent marks in the human genome. The rivers themselves guided these interactions. The Indus connected to ancient trade routes stretching to the Persian Gulf. Mesopotamia's rivers offered passage to Arabian trading posts. Populations migrated along these corridors, leaving subtle imprints. Mesopotamian Y chromosome markers appear in South Asian lineages, while certain mitochondrial haplogroups from South Asia are detected in ancient Mesopotamian samples. These discoveries reveal a world where civilizations were not isolated islands, but threads woven into the same tapestry. Conquests, collapses, and urban declines did not erase these connections. They persisted quietly, encoded in descendants' DNA, waiting to be discovered thousands of years later. 5. The genetic collision left distinct markers. Modern South Asian populations carry approximately 5 to 10% Mesopotamian genetic influence, mostly in traits associated with immunity, digestion, and adaptation to riverine and urban lifestyles. Mesopotamian DNA introduced alleles linked to resistance against pathogens common in densely populated settlements. Meanwhile, Indus Valley DNA brought markers for metabolic efficiency, supporting survival in warm, humid environments. These traits persist subtly today, a silent fingerprint of centuries-old exchanges. Not just biology, but memory, survival strategies, environmental adaptations, and resilience encoded in chromosomes. Even physical traits, craniomorphology, hair texture, and skin adaptation show echoes of this ancient merging, offering modern humans a living bridge to vanished civilizations. DNA is more than biology, it is memory. It carries stories of resilience, trade, and familial bonds stretching back millennia. In cities along the Indus or Mesopotamian plains, people unknowingly inherited fragments of a forgotten genetic dialogue. Families, communities, and populations were shaped by these silent exchanges. Oral histories may recall distant travelers or foreign traders. DNA confirms the unseen impact of these interactions. Modern identity is complex. Genetics reminds us that civilizations were not monolithic, isolated entities. Peoples blended, cultures intertwined, and survival depended on both adaptation and exchange. The blood remembers what history sometimes forgets. We began with a mystery. Two great civilizations, seemingly separate, yet intimately connected in ways invisible to the eye. The Mesopotamian and Indus populations met, merged, and exchanged not just goods or ideas, but life itself. Their collision survives quietly, etched into our chromosomes, influencing who we are today. This forgotten genetic interaction challenges our perception of history. It reminds us that humanity is braided, not linear, that civilizations are living networks, not isolated monuments. And in every living human who carries these ancient sequences, the story continues, a testament to connection, resilience, and the shared blood of civilizations long vanished from memory, but preserved in the most intimate archive of all, our DNA. Which forgotten encounters might still live inside your genome. The past is alive, waiting to be read.